shouldn't sneak up on people like that.
Sorry. Old habit.
Another old habit. You here for a progress report on McGinnis?
No. I need to find another of your students. His name is Xander.
What do you want with him?
He kidnapped someone. He looked disappointed, but not surprised.
I knew I was taking a chance when I allowed him in here.
You know the drill. Can you see and hear me okay?
But they're grooming him to be their leader. I wanted to make sure he wouldn't abuse the power.
So you figured you'd teach him Bushido.
He needed a code, philosophy, a sense of right and wrong.
What's up, people? And hopefully there's no confusion tonight. Sunday night live stream, not Saturday night live.
Phone number.
Nothing much on this end. I just been feeling weird today. I don't know how to define it. I wasn't showing off my arms, just itch. California, what's up? You ever just have maybe this was just a day to catch up on sleep. I just been feeling blah. I don't even know how to describe it. Hey, Michelle. And hey, guess what? This week our show comes back on. Knows how to party, yeah, catching up on sleep. Hey, Miss E. And again, just an open discussion. We could talk anything right now. The weather, it's been cloudy. It's supposed to be cloudy and sunny over the next week. And yeah, man, I got like 6 videos I recorded last night. I haven't edited them yet. I'll have those up before the episode. Bro, did you get a tan? No. The sun hasn't even been out really. It's been mostly cloudy. I don't even know how I would get tan. Around here anyway. It's the lighting. Yeah, it's the lighting because I actually rearranged the lights real quick. I was actually working on something earlier and it was like blinding me, so I had to move it around. Oh, it's the background right there. Yeah, I know. Wait, the committee? Yeah, I think I already did a video on that. Or was that The Chosen? I forgot. I don't know how many episodes are left this season. I know we're supposed to be ending on the episode Out of Time. That's not supposed to air until 2019, I believe. I meant the weather have you sleep. Oh, yeah, that's it. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's definitely the weather. Just been feeling more lazy. I feel look, I'm a person that really, not really prides myself, but holds myself at a personal standard to keep my stuff in order. I've just been in, like throwing stuff on the floor and not putting stuff back where it's supposed to be. And that's just not me. I just been feeling not depressed, but just weird. But like you said, it's probably the weather. Yeah, if you have school or work, don't blame me if you oversleep. Well, good night. All right, man. Have a good night. Good week of school. So glad I ain't got to deal with that anymore, I swear. Sorry I'm late. Are you? It's only 3 minutes. Don't worry about it. Just open discussion. I mean, I'm blaming you. My mom says I'm late for school. Okay, good. Where do you get these episode synopsis? I get them from you all. People send them to me. A lot of the videos I do, not theory-wise, but like news, like episode leaks and stuff like that. Usually fans bring that information to me. I compile it together, make the video, and pop it up. Sometimes like 20 people will tell me something, and that's why you don't hear me give out shout outs all the time, because sometimes the list is way too long. But if it's like maybe 1 or 2 people, I'll be like, hey, so and so sent me this, and but I cannot believe in less than an hour it's going to be October. Yeah, I already did that video about Catherine being in jail, possibly based off a leaked photo from off the set. But I thought it was really weird that in this in the filming for season 7, there's been a lot more stuff online from the stars. I don't know if RK and G are going to be killed off, but I think they written off the show because I did not see either one of them in Atlanta for filming for season 7. So that could mean in season 6. or the end of season 5, they'll be gone. And I'm not saying I dislike the character. I actually like Arcade. Gia really hasn't stuck on me at all. I feel like she'll just be written off. I don't really see a reason for her being killed off, you know? Because I don't, and plus she's like working for the feds as like an informant. So I don't want another important person to die and then nothing really comes from her, just be written off or dismissed or something like that. RK, I don't know what to expect. I can see him just skipping town or being killed off, either one. Don't like arcades too. Well, the one thing I don't like about RK, and that goes for a lot of these characters, are just being stupid. Basically, when characters warn them not to interact or try to con someone, they end up doing it anyway and it blows up in their face. Candace might find out about Gia, then she might have Gia get killed. Okay, two things with that. I agree, Candace might find out about Gia, but the second part about her being killed, remember, Candace is on her own. I mean, R is the only one in her corner, so I don't know who will be able to help out. Plus, I wouldn't want to see Gia get killed. I wonder what Rocky's going to do. Yeah, a lot of people are wondering about Candace, and I agree. RK was, yeah, How to Get Away with Murder. I don't watch the show, but I do know he's on the season. Hey, Monica, thank you. How many left? You said Catherine is in jail. Probably for the Jennifer Stallison murder. It's not confirmed, but it's just a theory. Plus, there is a photo which kind of looks like she is in jail. Oh, yeah, I am wearing a Ted t-shirt. Will Veronica kill RK? You already know about him. I think it has to do with that he stole from her. That's what I'm wondering about. Wyatt, he's not going to die. Hang on, gotta respond to a message real quick. I don't know whether or not I trust Derek. I find that he's one of the more interesting characters. Yeah, I'd say Mitch, Derek, are probably my favorite characters right now, Mitch and Derek. Either favorite or interesting. You know, the ones who I'm very interested whenever they're on the screen, just because we learn a little bit more about them each time they show up. RK and Gia may prevent their death, possibly. I mean, like I said, they don't have to be killed off. They could just be written off the show. Remember, Gia's only there working for the feds, and RK is just trying to make a big score. I'm tired of Justin. I want him. Yeah. Uh-huh. I wonder why Derek cried so hard. I did a video on that just in, so like, you gotta watch that video. I can't even get into it. I feel like Candace has gotten really sloppy. Any inside info on why they didn't pursue the storyline of Erica getting pregnant by David? I need to ask them about that. RK should have listened to Candace, just like Erica should have listened to Rocky. And remember, Rocky said he's going to go after Candace, so I wonder what that means. I wonder if Candace and Mitch, possibly. We do know they were together before when they were younger, so. Man. Dang. Will Hannah get the money back? I don't know, but she should because it's not hers, and Hannah knows that. So I don't really know why people are saying that Candace should get the money. It's not hers. It's a stupid storyline, if you ask me. Yeah, tell her off and leave. Yeah, for those of you who think that Candace should get, yeah, I'm speaking to a specific group here. For people who think Candace should get the money or Hannah should keep the money, can you rationalize that for me? Because I cannot even begin to understand why people feel that way. I really don't know why people feel that way. I like that dude they put in the deal with Wyatt. His voice is great for the scene. Oh, the Sal Malone. Candace needs to get out of there. She looked trouble. I mean, that's my thing with Candace. I've just got annoyed. And I still need to do a video on that. Thank you. I've already done a video about her losing her mind, but we saw a similar Candace back in season 2, if you remember. Remember when Hannah and Candace thought Benny was dead because Tony took him off life support, but in reality, Catherine moved him to another hospital, and that's when Candace went off the deep end, and then that's how she got abducted by the Malones. I feel like the same thing's happening here. I think okay, so I get what you're saying because Wyatt owes Benny the money should stay in the account. I just don't. You could argue, okay, you could argue because remember that back when the last time we saw Michael, that's when Candace was trying to get Michael and Benny to join together to file a lawsuit against the Criers for the hit and run charges. But then Hannah shut that down, saying that, well, this house, your house, and that tow company, that's your down payment. Plus, you paid your hospital bills. I will admit, Benny did say, you know what, Mama's right. I don't think Hannah should have been the one to make that call. Hannah was not the one that was hit by the car. That was Benny. I feel like Benny should have been the one to make that decision. Problem is, Candace would have found a way to weed herself into his decision making. But I feel that the look at everything that Candace did get. I don't even know what I'm talking about. That Candace did to get the money. Catherine also wants Hannah to keep the money. Reminded she tried to well. This is almost double that amount, and I don't know. Yeah, I agree. He doesn't finish storylines. Benny was told not to borrow for the Malones. That's a rabbit hole I've talked about a lot. That was just lazy writing. Like I said before, when it comes to Benny and the Malones, I think they should have stretched that storyline out. Have Benny try to do a bunch of different things, whether it be to find a job, borrow the money from Veronica, but then after seeing Benny and Melissa making out, she takes the money back. And basically have Benny go through every single option, and then when all else fails, then go to the Malone. Still a stupid decision, but we can at least see that Benny was trying. At the beginning of the season, the first thing he says, "Hey Mitch, man, can you hook me up with your family?" It's stupid. It's stupid. Not Veronica. Well, as Mitch pointed out, that chick's in love with you. And you can make the argument, even if Benny took the money from Veronica, he still saved her life. He still life. You could argue that, even if Veronica caught him and Melissa together, she would just cut him off completely. And then the only thing she would try to do is, well, damn, she might try to blow up the damn tow truck. Yeah, I agree. I mean, and remember, there's a ton of new characters coming up, so Candace has legal paperwork that the money belongs to her. Technically, she does. Well, I mean, it's in a joint account, so she can't do anything. And remember, folks, even if she tries to move the money, Landon is going to block it. I heard a ringside, but I didn't see it. Nah, it ain't her money. And I even said this theory a while ago. I said, even if Candace tries to get help from Veronica to make a new account, it's not going to work because Landon's going to block it. Not any new information yet about Viacom. Yeah, I agree. They should definitely, okay, maybe 5 days a week is a bit too much, but the way that Tyler Perry records these shows, I mean, shoot. They were saying, like, within one day we filmed 82 pages of script, which was about 4 episodes, which is crazy to think about. So theoretically, within a week's time, they probably did like 20 some episodes. I don't know. I don't even want to think about it. Well, you think about it because they film stuff based off the actors' availability. So keep in mind that some people left Atlanta before others. So people who filmed like 80 some pages of script were probably those stars that had to leave early for whatever reason. Again, I don't really know how it works, but I'm just thinking out loud here. These seasons are too short. I mean, allegedly 10 episodes, 8 episodes. I don't know. Yeah, that's the one thing I miss. Like, Benny was like a naive. Benny and Amanda were so similar during season 1, just like Wyatt and Candace were very similar during season 1. When you really think about the character, you have one child that is the problem child, the one that gets into trouble, is a headache to the parents, and then you have the other child who's like the younger one, but remember Benny was the older one, who are very kind, good-hearted people, but they're very naive. I know people on Instagram messaging me now about the new episode title. I don't want to record tonight. Basically, that county fair I was talking about is coming up this week, and I'll be going home. I don't know what days, maybe Wednesday to Friday. I don't know yet, but yeah, I know he's getting sloppy. And like I said, I'm not worried about the pain, so I don't even watch it. The only thing about the pain, if I'm on my Instagram, the haves and the have not Instagram, and I see like a 30-second clip, I might watch it and go like, well, I can tell this episode is going to be boring. I did see the preview for next week. Terrence has lipstick on him. It's like, you were kissing somebody. And I'm like, that's probably the first 15 minutes of the episode. Like Curtis, Kendrick, and Ryan out in the front grilling Terrence. It's just stupid. I don't even want to worry about it, folks. Like, I don't even want to worry about it. But yeah, the fair should be fun. I haven't been since 6th grade, so I'm not going in with high expectation. I'm older now, so I'm not worried about the rides. I just want to go in, play a few games, get some fair food, and then that's it. I am good. I'm not in for no long lines. I don't want none of that crap. It is silly. See what I mean? Like, I don't even talk about it. Yeah, I don't even know how the pains is going to last. So yeah, I don't. Yeah. You're talking about for better or worse? I hope the FBI gets Veronica. No, to my knowledge, most of them don't live in Atlanta. I mean, they come to Atlanta. It's almost like summer camp. Why didn't I get married? He definitely needs more. Like, I get it doing it yourself, but I feel like when your platform expands so much, you definitely need people on your team to make sure things flow right. Like, again, like for me, YouTube channel, I've been doing this myself. I can understand, like, if this channel, I'm pretty sure, like, if I had maybe 2 extra people, my channel might be bigger, like design wise, social networking. Like, I do everything myself. Recording, editing, posting, keeping up all of my social media sites. And then there could be people out there who have more ideas, like the podcast. I really want to get that started. But I'm just trying to figure out how I can work. mean, obviously, it's just copying the MP3 files, the audio, and like taking them and putting them on a podcast site. If Candace leaves, do you think she's going to keep conning people? Yeah. I love how a girl just messaged me. She's like, "Have you met you?" And I'm like, every time I look in the mirror. Simpsons, I grew out of it. I just, I don't know. Again, a classic show that I loved as a kid, but it's just gone on too long. The quality is done. They say Tyler Perry doesn't like to pay people a lot of money. I don't know, so I can't really speak on that. I don't know. I don't. Have you ever thought about going into public speaking due to the sound of your voice? It sounds excellent. One, I've been public speaking since I was 8 years old in church. Two, my bachelor's degree was in communications. And for 3 years, that's how I transitioned to this. People are like, dude, you need to use your voice for something. Yeah. I'm not afraid I'm an introvert, but I'm not afraid to get in front of people. I just don't like hanging around people. Lead to spend more time for her daughter. She has no child. She had a son, but he's dead. Oh, you mean Tinka on the show? Well, no, she's working on a lot of other projects. Am I the only one Tyler is trying to push to? Yeah, I know it's that. It's like, so much more profanity and stuff like that. It didn't used to be like that. Yeah, guys, I keep seeing the comments, unresolved storylines, character points that have yet to be resolved. Yeah, Jake Smith, but I don't even know what that was. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it's not that I mind the profanity. It just makes me a bit surprised how often they use it within one episode. Remember when they would rarely do it, but when it was said, it's like, oh damn, I can't believe they said that. Do you think Jeffrey Madison, Justin are pretending to? Yeah, I feel like Madison probably knows Justin is BSing him. I really hope to give him a fake phone number. I hope Celine appears in early 2019. Well, we know she'll be in season 7, so we can at least say that. But we don't really know what season it is. They say season 7, but guess what? By the time it's on Hulu or by the time it's on the TV, it'll probably be labeled something else. But I'm just going to call it season 7 because that's what all the cast members have been posting, season 7. Just like if Loving You Is Wrong, they completed filming for season 5. I think Celine killed her. Everybody thinks Justin. I can't think of one person that actually wants Justin to stay on the show. Nothing against Nick James that plays him. I just think he's one of the worst introduced characters of all time. The Justin storyline is being dragged out too far and long. It's one of the most ridiculous storylines ever introduced. Wyatt is just a one-trick pony. I noticed the S word. Yeah. Like all of a sudden they got permission to use it. That laugh Hannah did. It's like, I swear it's like a deflated balloon or a bird. Yeah, we have a troll. Yeah. Why did I get married? Wyatt, stupid. Yep. Is there ever going to find out who killed the DA? Who knows? Same thing with Amanda. The trial of Quincy. We know Maggie Day had like a funeral at DC, but that was completely off screen and only mentioned in passing, which is a shame. How about the lady that Veronica killed? Oh yeah, Maggie Day. Yeah, that's what I just said. They overhyped this season. I wouldn't go that far. I'm a bit surprised. I feel like this season was pretty good. I feel like it was definitely a step up, better than season 4, better than the first 10 episodes of season 5. So I feel like from May 1st to now, it has definitely been an improvement. I don't know what's up with Benny post-coma. I don't know about Broderick and Catherine. We'll just have to wait and see what's going on. Sweet lady, would you be my sweet love? Gets locked up. This season was fire. Literally, how many fires did we have? 2 vehicles on fire, then the vehicle explosion. Then, well, actually, 4 if you count the van. Yeah, the burn unit. I agree. Justin is over the top. Well, he's not gay. Remember, he doesn't like men. He's not in love with men. Benny was pissed. I agree. He needs to show it though. Catherine ready to get her groove on. Yep. Oops. Yeah, my thing with Melissa is she did have the baby, Veronica would not leave her alone. So no matter where she went, Veronica would be there. What happened to Quita? Well, she's going to be back. So I don't feel like anything happened to her. She's just gone. And we're going away. Oh. All right, man. Since his Loving You Is Wrong is coming in 2019, I hope the episodes are better. Me too. But we can look forward to the fact that these new episodes are filmed in Tyler Perry's new studio. So I feel like the quality is going to be very, very good. Yeah, they need to go back to that, the old school. Too Close to Home needs to come back. Hey, I don't know. They need to address the storyline between Derek and Veronica. I feel like it's coming soon enough. You gonna pay for what you did to my brother. You gonna fry. I love this show, but they need better villains. Yeah, I feel like it's very forced now. These people are just bad to be bad. I don't even feel like evil is the right word anymore. I feel like repetitive. Like, I remember back in the early seasons, like, oh man, I got some like evil vibes. Now it's gotten to the point where it's just too ridiculous. I feel like that's it. Quincy was the best villain, hands down. One of my favorites. I feel like he was one of those characters who was not truly dumbed down. What happened to the other characters on If Loving You Is Wrong? I don't know. Yeah, Warlock is gone. He's not coming back. Talking about a twin. They're saying that about Amanda, about Erica, about Maggie. It ain't happening. I don't think this is the kind of show to do that. Pearl will come back if Justin gets straight. Good luck with that. Didn't he say he was in counseling? You want to know what's... and you're gone. War got annoying and sloppy once he got out of jail. No, yeah. Once he became the villain, that's when I disliked him. Because I loved the Warlock character up until that point. Yeah, another troll block. Her accent was weird. Yeah, you could tell it was over the top fake. I miss Quincy. Veronica might kill RK. I agree. Who Candace got the clothes from? Probably bought them with the money she used to rob those people. Well, I don't think War tricked Jim. Remember, the cops already had the photos. Remember, the police searched through Candace's house, and George showed Catherine and Jim the photos. So Warlock didn't even live up to his end of the bargain. Well, he couldn't because the cops took the goods. So Jim pretty much let him out for nothing. That's pretty much it. And that led to Mama Rose being pissed off because of the fact that Warlock shot at her grandson. So really, Jim caused more problems by letting Warlock free. It was an interesting alliance, but it really didn't go anywhere. Just like the Candace and Veronica thing. Hold that Lady Gibson one. Yeah, David deserves a good woman. He needs a decent recovery first. Yeah, the $2 million that he had, I don't know what happened to that. I don't know if the cops took it because they assumed it was drug money. I don't know. Candace, yeah, can't lie to a street dude. And what happened to Candace wanting to make Warlock go straight with his job, like going from a pimp and drug dealer to like a businessman? What happened to that storyline? Well, I mean, you think about what Jim is doing, rapists and crap like that. The Candace and Veronica team, yeah, it was well anticipated, but it didn't really go anywhere. We're talking have and have nots, just like a bunch of the crap that's gone wrong with the show. I hope Candace don't get with Charles. Me neither, but I think it's going to happen. I feel like it's going to happen, but not by her choice. I need to see David with an honest and caring woman. But Veronica needs to be put away first. But no. Let Veronica stay free, but let a new David emerge. One that won't put over crap. I don't like Jim. A lot of people don't. But I love seeing John Snyder on Dancing with the Stars because we're seeing another side of him. I've actually had a good time looking through interviews and stuff. War found out that Candace lied. How much? Yeah, twice. Well, she lied to him twice. 2 million. Then it was actually 7.4. Veronica needs to pay. I agree. Well, actually 4 million. Then Veronica everybody's getting sloppy and it's going to blow up in their faces. Yeah, that naive is what makes him annoying. You cannot lie to street people. Candace still never did that. Well, I mean, technically, she did lie to Warlock to begin with. It's just so pathetic when she's afraid because it's like, well, you're usually not this way, so why are you so petrified now? Hannah's still the best. Nah, I feel like she's gotten better. It's good to just see her happy for a change. And outside of maid clothing, they aren't getting a divorce. I mean, they were, but now they aren't. Do you think Veronica will die in the series finale? Possibly. Oh, okay, Tia. I see your chat about the street people. Okay. I can't stand what Candace is so petrified of these people. I mean, the only people she's been afraid of, Quincy and Warlock. And the Malones when she thought she was going to be killed. And when Oscar was beating her up. And I know, right? Seeing them at the funeral. It's been crazy. And Wyatt is like, Wyatt's drug free. He's in church. Candace been through a lot. Yeah, that's true, but that doesn't excuse her behavior. I mean, you can argue that that is like a way that was like the start of her the trigger for how she is, but it's no excuse. Yeah, he did say that it's not for him, but at the same time, if Warlock and his street smarts and business sense with Candace with her ambition and her like law knowledge put together, that would have been incredible. I love Veronica. I feel like this Hannah show, nope. I mean, for like at the end of the day, I could see her doing the epilogue or something, but well, yeah, it's no secret that Charles knows everything that Candace is doing. Hence why there was a federal hold on her bank account when she tried to wire that $8 million. He still wants her, and it's pathetic. Why does Hannah want to control her children? I don't think it's control. It's just stopping them from making boneheaded decisions that put their lives and their family in danger. Ooh, I don't know why Hannah's leaving Catherine's house. We probably won't find out for a while. Yeah, you would have thought that Quincy Jr. dying would be the way for a change, but it's not. I don't feel sorry for the social. Oh, Aaliyah. I mean, she took a bribe from Oscar or something. I forgot. Landon didn't take a bribe. Oscar just told Landon, "Hey, show your friend Candace this website about me," and that's all he did. Aaliyah was the one that got paid off or something like that. I forgot the exact details. Yeah, I don't fault Hannah for wanting her kids to do well. I mean, because they're idiots. Mom should have gotten her some therapy. I agree, but how could she have afforded it? I mean, maybe it's one of those things where, hey, I got raped when I was younger. I didn't go to a therapy. You know how some people are like, hey, I didn't go to therapy. I got raped too. So, you'll grow out of it. I really do wish that she would have gotten therapy, though. That would have been good. Candace in therapy at a young age, that might have changed some things. Just like what Benny told Hannah. It's like, I'm going to get you a therapist. And it's like, well, I talked to God. Like, no, we need you to talk with a professional. So, yeah. I don't even know. You're just trolling. Get out of here. Candace chose to be that way. Exactly. I think Hannah plays favorites. Well, just like Jim liked Amanda more than Wyatt, so I agree. Madea. Should I do a what if video about Madea on the haves and the have-nots? Should I just make that for fun? I feel like I ought to do that because a lot of people keep asking me about it. I feel like you can't have Madea without maybe Cora or something like that, though, or Mr. Brown. I can imagine, like, let's say Medea's in court and then David or Jim was on the bench. I missed the Browns, yeah. Yeah, man. Okay, I'll definitely work on it. I probably have to record it soon because, like I said, when Tuesday comes, okay, I'm back in mode. Well, I've been pumping out videos anyway, but Tuesday, things will be more on a schedule because, you have episode review, trailer breakdown, and everything else in between. Some reboots are awful, yep. Yeah, she was the same way she was younger, too. Yeah, I feel like I'm a Madea. That'll be a fun video to do. I'll try to do it tomorrow or Tuesday. What is up with these trolls tonight? Dang, it's like the freaks come out at night. I thought that only happened at Walmart. But I remember Jim talking to him in jail. Yeah, I definitely agree. That was one of my favorite scenes. Jim talking about being at a disadvantage because he's black. And Jim was like, that's bull crap. I will admit that I agree with both of them. Like, being black, you do have more obstacles than someone who's white. But if you work hard enough, you can make it through. You can make it through. I'm glad you got the troll thing. I think there was like 5 so far. I mean, last night was worse, though. I mean, like early ages, back when I was 4, she only started hustling. Yeah, well, that's true. I can't really pick a side on that. I really can't. I mean, that's how it was. Like, parents kick people out of the house. Maybe I should do a video on that, too. We'll have to wait and see. But Wyatt messed up is an understatement. I need to do a what if video. I wish Anna would come back for one episode, but she hasn't been near Tyler Perry studio. She just had a baby and everything. My favorite Tyler Perry movie, I feel like I like the plays better than the movies. Yeah, I agree. Reboots are old. Yeah, I feel like Hannah definitely, what else could she do? I mean, remember that one time she said Candace took her tax refund check to buy new clothes and a computer so she would look cool at school. Cool at school. Because like Hannah would walk her to school, but Candace wouldn't want her to because she was wearing her maid outfit. Anna was the female drug rehabilitation counselor who was helping Wyatt for a little while. She was staying at his condo, but then they ended up having sex and then she left. And what was great about those two is like even before it got romantic, she was actually bringing out the best in Wyatt, which is something we haven't seen in a while. Oh, you're welcome. I think Candace does love Hannah. I know it sounds crazy, but I feel like she does. I feel like she loves her mom, her son, and her brother. Yeah, she was for Wyatt, and yeah, it's not even about the whole romantic thing. It's like he was getting better. That was the best part. Who said she was having sex at 13? I believe she was. Well, I mean, remember she got molested when she was like what, 4 or 6, right? Yeah, I mean, possibly that's one possible way for the series to end. Yeah, Candace said it back in season 3. That's right. Differently? Or did you mean definitely? That's why I love my old school movies and shows. Yep. Yeah. Do you ever think Hannah and Candace will ever get along? Possibly. Yep, she did buy her a car. Plays are better than the movies. Yep. I think a lot of the plays came out before the movies, so when I watch the movies, I'm like, well, he just took that storyline from the play or this and that. So I look at the movies more critically. I mean, yeah, the movies might have more famous names, but I feel like the plays have more heart. Yeah, she was only in like a handful of episodes, literally. I mean, the biggest point of her storyline was when Oscar was trying to get her to work against Wyatt. Yeah, Laura, I don't know. I was pissed off by that. Based off after season 1. Pissed me off. And that's why I say Jeffrey's getting his karma because Jeffrey was the Justin of season 1. If you go back to season 1, Jeffrey was the Justin to Wyatt that Justin is to Jeffrey now. Remember, Laura was Wyatt's old girlfriend from high school. Jeffrey tried to jeopardize that. Madison went to school with Jeffrey. Now Justin wants to sabotage that. You see what I'm saying? Oh, you're talking about Byron, the guy that Jim had following Hannah? Yeah, I wish he came back. The Haves and the Have-Nots is a play. I forgot about Laura. I know, right? All the way back to season 1. Yeah, he sure was. Wow, exactly. Like Jeffrey was the Justin of season 1. Not as crazy, but creepy as hell. Like I did not like Jeffrey at season 1. I did not like Jeffrey until season 2. And that's how I got, and that's another reason I got hooked on the show because Tyler Perry would take a character you just hated, but then flesh out their character more in another season to make them more relatable. Like, yeah, obviously, you know, I never came out the closet 'cause I'm not gay, but you really felt bad for the character. Overall, the actor and actress play their parts very well. I agree. He's good. He bring Tony and Michael back. I doubt they'll come back. I don't know. Little Lizzie's mother. I don't know. We haven't seen her since that time Wyatt was at the graveyard of little Lizzie and then he ran off. I feel like Medea would shut it down like she did at the end of Medea's Big Happy Family. So within 5 minutes, she would get everybody straight. But I would just love to see Medea in a courtroom and, you know, Jim is on the bench or something like that. I wonder who would be defending her. I don't know if she couldn't afford Veronica. We know that much. So it'll probably be what's his name, Byron, the guy that Tyler Perry plays in the Medea movies. Uh, plays Medea's nephew. I gotta look that up. Byron, I forgot. Well, folks, yeah, Justin is season 1. Well, folks, it's almost midnight, so I don't think I'm going to sleep, but I'm definitely going to chill out. Brian, thank you. But thanks for joining in the live stream. I'll probably do another one before I go home later this week for the fair. And remember, Tuesday, have and have nots, but Monday, Dancing with the Stars. So thanks so much, and I'll talk to you all later.